Last week I told you about this crisis that's taking place on the border of northern Uganda and southern Sudan. About 2 million refugees have spilled over the border. They don't have food, water, shelter, basic health care. It's an urgent situation. And the good news is that we have been working with a man named Uche Uzawara for about 10 years. We deeply trust him, and he has a connection to the South Sudanese who are coming over. He knows the people and how to help them. So there's a pastor named James Sawa, and he has some children, and he had to flee South Sudan with his children through the bush initially. Then they got a ride, they crossed the border. He has a background in healthcare, and had started a clinic in Ye. He had to leave everything. And the irony is that his own daughter, because there was no health care around the refugee camps where we will be working, had to go through a sickness that actually ended up taking her life. And it was a tragic thing for Pastor James and his family.
Some people plotted evil and tried to assassinate me, of which I had to find a way and leave the country. I left the country just without anything, only carrying my bag on my back, and I left Madame back there. Now, when I now realized things are not easy, I told the staff to pack all things in the medical facility so that they can bring to Uganda. But unfortunately, it was taken by the government, arrested, and they said nothing will leave the country, so all is gone.
He is so motivated to establish a clinic in the Rhino camp, the camp of 200,000 people. And he wants to do it in the memory of his daughter. We want to come alongside him. It's urgent. You can get involved. You can make a difference. We'll make sure that there's no corruption, that the money goes exactly where it's targeted. And we'll tell the story all the way along. We want to bring you with us. Every week we're going to be updating you on how this story advances. So I'm going to give you a place where you could potentially give to, and I'll be following up with more details as to what God's doing through you as you reach out and care for people like Pastor James.